Deuteronomy 20. Trusting the Lord in times of war. Moses told Israel that when they went out to battle against their enemies and saw horses, chariots, and an army larger than their own, they were not to be afraid, because the Lord their God, who brought them up out of Egypt, was with them. Before the battle, the priest was to come forward and speak to the people, saying, "Hear, O Israel, today you are drawing near for battle against your enemies. Do not let your hearts faint. Do not fear, tremble, or be in dread of them, for the Lord your God goes with you to fight for you." Then the officers were to speak to the people. If any man had built a new house and had not dedicated it, he was to return home, lest he die in battle and another dedicate it. If any man had planted a vineyard and had not yet enjoyed its fruit, he was to return home. If any man was engaged to a woman but had not yet married her, he was to return home. If any man was fearful or faint-hearted, he was to return home, so that he would not make the hearts of his brothers melt like his own. When the officers finished speaking, commanders were to be appointed over the army. When Israel drew near to a city to fight against it, they were first to offer it peace. If the city accepted and opened its gates, the people were to become forced labor and serve Israel. But if it made war and did not make peace, Israel was to besiege it. When the Lord delivered it into Israel's hand, they were to strike down every male with the sword, but take the women, children, livestock, and goods as spoil. This applied to cities far away, not to the cities of the nations the Lord was giving them as an inheritance. In those cities, they were not to leave alive anything that breathed, but were to devote them to complete destruction: the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, so that they would not teach Israel to do the detestable things they did for their gods. Moses also gave instructions about not destroying fruit trees during a siege. They could eat from the trees, but they were not to cut them down, because the trees of the field were not their enemies. Only trees that did not bear fruit could be cut down for building siege works. Next comes Deuteronomy 21, where Moses gives laws about unsolved murders, family life, and compassion.